What was the hardest thing you've ever had to do? My older sister Brooke was the perfect child growing up. She got straight A's, played 3 instruments, and never talked back to our parents. Meanwhile, I was the troublemaker who could barely maintain a C average. Every family dinner, my parents would praise Brooke's latest accomplishment while giving me disappointed looks. "Your sister got accepted into 5 colleges already. How many have you applied to, Andy?" they'd ask, knowing full well I was struggling just to graduate. The summer before my senior year, I overheard my mom crying to my dad. "What are we going to do with him? He'll never get into college at this rate." That night, I made a decision that would change everything. I started waking up at 5 a.m. to study before school. I'd hide in the library during lunch, reviewing notes until my eyes burned. While my friends were out partying on weekends, I was locked in my room doing practice tests. My parents didn't notice at first. They were too busy planning Brooke's graduation party. But slowly, my grades started improving. C's became B's. Then B's became A's. One night at dinner, my dad was bragging about Brooke's scholarship offers when my teacher called. I watched his face change as she told him I had the highest grade in AP chemistry. He hung up looking confused, like someone had just told him aliens were real. That's when Brooke dropped the bomb. "I'm not going to college," she announced. "I'm moving to Los Angeles to become an actress." The silence was deafening. My mom's fork clattered onto her plate. My dad's face turned purple. "Absolutely not," he said. "We didn't spend 18 years raising you to throw it all away on some pipe dream." But Brooke wouldn't back down. She had already accepted a role in some indie film. She had an apartment lined up with roommates. She was leaving in 2 weeks. My parents tried everything. They begged, threatened, even offered to buy her a car if she'd go to college instead. Nothing worked. The perfect daughter was breaking their perfect plans. That's when my mom turned to me, desperate. "Andy, talk some sense into your sister. She'll listen to you." But I knew what I had to do. I stood up and said, "Actually, I got accepted to Stanford yesterday. Early decision." The room went dead silent. I pulled out the acceptance letter I'd been hiding for weeks. My mom burst into tears. My dad just stared at the letter like it might disappear. Brooke looked at me with a mix of shock and gratitude. "I've been working my ass off all year," I continued. "And you know what I learned? That following someone else's dream is the fastest way to hate your life. So if Brooke wants to act, let her act." My parents were speechless. Their failure son was going to Stanford while their perfect daughter was choosing Hollywood over Harvard.